send me a request and I will send you to Miss Smith. If you are here for math, we are going to go over quiz 5.02 scale factor. We will go over quiz 5.02 scale factor. We did question 1, 2, and 3 yesterday, and we pick from question 4. So let's see, where is question 4? Everything looks so small, but let's see, figure it out. This seems to be still 3. Here is question 4. We did look at question 4 first variety yesterday, but we will again look at it. Let's get started. This is Math 5.02 quiz scale factor question 4. If you did not get a chance to join yesterday, it's okay. You can still open up the quiz and get to question 4. We will try to answer question 4 before we move on to other previous questions. By the end of the session, I think we will have some extra time. The question says the first triangle is dilated to form the second triangle, right? Over here is the small triangle. Is a small triangle. It is dilated to make a bigger triangle. You want to find the scale factor. We were talking about scale factor yesterday, how to find scale factor. So, scale factor is a ratio. It is a ratio of a new side to the old side. It is a ratio of the new side to the old side. So, over here, let's go to the new triangle. The new triangle has side 5. So we can say side 5 and take a ratio to the old side, right? And the corresponding side. And here is the smaller, older triangle where we started, the original one. So this ratio tells you the scale factor, new to old, 5/2. Nina, you are right. Xavier, absolutely. I will help you and send you to Miss Smith. Okay, Nina says it is going to be 2.5. Absolutely correct. Because you do 5 divided by 2. And that gives you 2.5. So 2.5 is the correct answer. And 0.4 is the false answer. Right? The chart looks a little confusing, but this is how your online school quiz looks like. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one. I see here Leah, Joycelyn, Bella also doing the work. Very good. All those who join, if any case you don't get a perfect score, let me know. I can definitely give you extra credits because you are here and you're also in Nearpod as evidence that you worked each and every quiz question out. Here's question 4, second variety. Again, we start with the smaller triangle, right? 0.5, and get to a bigger triangle that's 0.8. We want to see what is the scale factor. Scale factor. The scale factor is a ratio. It is the ratio of new to old sides, right? And that means absolutely, Christine, I can help you with that. So here, if I go to the triangles, the newer triangle is 0.8. So I'm going to take the ratio 0.8 for the new triangle. To the old triangle or the original triangle, and the original triangle has a corresponding side of 0.5, right? So I'm going to say over 0.5. And Nina says it is going to be 1.6. Nina, very well done. You're so good with calculations. Step 1, students, what you can be thinking about, think about removing decimals. Multiply it by 10. So you're thinking about 8 multiply denominator also by 10. So you are thinking about 5. Then because, yes, EJ, I will go do that. Then you want to make a decimal, right? Decimal means if you have a denominator of 10, it is easy to make it into a decimal. So basically you double it. 5 times 2, 10. So 8 times 2, 16. So 16 over 10 is 1.6 because 16 divided by 10 is going to give you 1.6. So you know the scale factor is going to be 1.6 and not 0.6. All right, very good, Nina. You are very good with that one. Bella, you are very good with this one too. Let's go ahead, move on to the third variety of question 4. Yeah, that's okay. No problem. Here, we want to find scale factor. In order to find scale factor, we got to do new, ratio of new side to an old or original side. So the newer triangle in this one is the smaller triangle, right? So I'm going to go do 1.1 over the original or the old one, that is 4.4. And remember, when you get rid of decimals, you can think about the numbers much more easier. So in my head, I am thinking of multiplying by 10. So multiplying by 10 makes it 11. And multiplying by 10 over here in the denominator makes us 44. What I can do is simply divide by 11. I can simplify by 11 and make it such an easy number. I can simplify my fraction by 11. And you will notice it is going to become a quarter, 1 over 4. And it is very easy to tell how much is a quarter. A quarter is 0.25, not 4. A quarter is 0.25 in decimals. Absolutely, Trinity. Right? So a quarter is going to be 0.25. Is this enlargement or reduction? When the scale factor is 0.25, is it enlargement or reduction?
Reduction.
Very good, Nina. Why did you choose reduction?
Because less than 1.
Less than 1, scale factor is less than 1. Very good. Excellent. Very good, very good. Let's do question 5. Question 5 is over here. This is variety 1. Step 1, they want us to figure out scale factor. Step 2, we want to tell whether it's going to be enlargement or reduction. So let's do scale factor. Remember, scale factor is a ratio of new side to the old side. So we'll go to the shapes, find corresponding sides. The new side is 0.6. And the corresponding side in the older shape is, corresponding means matching, is 1.2. And this is how we can find scale factor, right? Very good, Joycelyn. Very good, very good. Leah, very good. Remember, we can make the calculations easy in this one. Nina, new to old. New is 0.6 and then old is 1.2. Easy way to handle this one is to get rid of decimals by multiplying by 10. 0.6 times 10 is 6. And then 1.2 times 10 is 12. Absolutely, Deja. Absolutely. Okay. Then multiplying by 10, 1.2 becomes 12. And then you can reduce. You can reduce by 6. There you go, Nina. You are absolutely right. Reduce by 6. And you will get half. Scale factor is going to be half. Is it going to be enlargement or reduction? It is reduction, Joycelyn says. What about others? Leah says it is reduction. What about others?
Reduction.
Nina also says reduction. Nina, why is it reduction?
Because it's less than 1.
Because the scale factor is less than 1. Right? And reduction means getting smaller. And you see apparently this hexagon is getting smaller. Reduction. Let's move on to the second variety of question 5. So we again want to find the scale factor. We also want to find if it's a reduction or enlargement. Let's find scale factor first. Scale factor is always the ratio of new to old. Don't ever be confused about it. As a fraction or as a ratio. We'll go to the hexagon. We'll see the new side seems to be 0.8. So we will say 0.8 is one of the new sides. Then the matching side in the old hexagon is 0.2. So we can set it up as 0.8 over 0.2. Remember, you can always multiply by 10 and get rid of the decimals and make the calculations much more easy. So multiplying by 10 makes it 8. Multiplying by 10 takes away the decimal and makes this one a 2. 8 over 2. 8 divided by 2, how much is it? Top in, bottom out. That's how you handle the numbers, right? 8 over 2 is the same as 8 divided by 2. How much is the scale factor? Leah, good. Joycelyn, very good. Let's see, the others are working. Is it going to be enlargement or reduction? If the scale factor, very good, Nina. Scale factor is 4. 4 over 1 is 4. So scale factor is going to be 4. Is it going to be enlargement or reduction?
Enlargement.
Enlargement. Very good. Very good. Enlargement. The shape is getting bigger. Last variety of question 5 we have here. The first hexagon is dilated to form the second. Again, we want scale factor. We also want enlargement or reduction. Let's go ahead, find scale factor. That is the ratio of new side to old. We can set it up as a fraction and mark one of the sides in the new one is 6.25. So 6.25 and the corresponding side in the original shape is 5. So we can say over 5. We can simply divide and figure out the scale factor, right? So top in, bottom out. 6.25 divided by 5. Make sure to give the complete answer in this case. So how many 5s go into 6? 1 with remainder of 1. And I will start to also color code my work. Then we bring down the 2. 12. How many 5s go into 12? 2 of them. And there's a lining of the decimal. So 2. So that's 10. We bring down the 5 and we have 25. We bring down this 5. How many 5s go into 25? It is 5 with no remainder. So therefore we can say scale factor, you all got 1.25? Yes, you all got 1.25. Now this one, is this enlargement or reduction? Look at this one, 1.25, Nina, not 1.23. It's going to mess up the quiz. Lena, no problem. Remember, my session is recorded and you can always watch class recordings. You can always watch the recordings.
Enlargement?
Nina, how you know this enlargement?
Because it's bigger than 1.
Yeah, and you see it is just a little bit bigger than 1. It is, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so it is still enlargement and it's just a little bit bigger.
I accidentally put 1.23.
2.3, yeah. I saw there was a typo, 1.25. Right? And this marks the end of 5.02 quiz. We will pause the recording